it's me. Excuse the sound of the gerbils, but hey, they're crepuscular. What you gonna do? So, Wingy, the awesome, embarrassing uncle of YouTube, and personal friend of yours truly, released a little video today. Some of you may have seen it, some of you may not. In which he titled it, "Are you happy with how your YouTube gaming channel has turned out?" And I was thinking, I've been doing this since 2nd of September 2013. I think that, yeah. Pretty long time, you know, it's like over 3 years. Maybe 4 years this year. So, you know, a good chunk of my time has been spent here on YouTube. And when I go back and look at my first video, which was called Zenbloke Back in the Saddle. Yeah, that was it. Ah, wow. It's amazing the changes I've made to the channel. I mean, the first one, I was sat in front of my pooter over there, which is my old computer. Now I've got a Mac. And the sound quality has actually gotten worse since I first recorded the video, which is really strange, because when I first recorded it, it was okay. But then I watched it back a couple of years later, after originally watching it back, and it was mince. Now the sound quality is horrible and embarrassing, but I don't delete videos. It's like, I'm open, I'm honest, I keep it up there. You want to see what I was like back in the day? Go have a look. So, when I first started, I didn't have my funky little spinning Z, you know. I didn't even have what I used to have before that, which was just like a white picture with my logo, the Zenbloke Z, you know, the Zenbloke, you know, in it. That didn't even happen. I would just appear on screen, sometimes on the couch, mostly on the couch actually. Sometimes I'd be out and about, but generally, usually, mostly on my phone. And a little bit of webcam-y stuff, but mostly as time went past I would be on my phone, and that was grand. I mean, I did a lot of videos like that from the couch or from location. When I was first in line for PlayStation 4, when I was first in line for Grand Theft Auto, both 7th and 8th gen, and other times when I've been at other events, and quite a few times being the first one there. And you know, it's kept on developing. Like when I started being a Twitch streamer, you know, when I started like putting everything onto Twitter, and then everything that I would do on Twitter, you know, would happen in other social media, you know. When then recently I started using Snapchat, although admittedly I don't know what to do with it. I've got the profile, but as yet I haven't figured out what I want to do with Snapchat. I know it's going to be linked to gaming and linked to this YouTube channel, but as yet I haven't figured it out. I've even gone so far as to make my Spotify selection that I have for my YouTube, for my gaming, you know, publicly available. So if you want to game like I game and game with the music I sometimes game with, you can do that too. Which is all, of course, that's Zenbloke 1, so you look for that. The Snapchat is Zenbloke, the Twitter is Zenbloke, the Twitch is Zenbloke. You know, putting my Twitch stuff into my YouTube channel has always been quite good fun. I rather enjoy having it there, although admittedly I've not been able to do it because YouTube has got a problem. Oh, of course it's got a problem. Its problem is that it won't let me put in videos that are over an hour long and then edit them. I could load it raw, but then I wouldn't be able to have my intro and, like, you know, nice text and stuff and annotate and all that lovely YouTube nonsense. So, as it stands for the moment, I can't really use much of my Twitch footage for YouTube, which is upsetting. But as far as the channel itself goes, I'm actually reasonably pleased with it in a lot of ways. I mean, yes, the channel has grown very slowly, but every sub that I have earned honestly. You know, I've never used bots. I've never like done sub for sub, you know. I've never brought out, you know, like drama or anything. I've just said exactly as I feel and tried to be respectful to other members of the YouTube community, you know. Even some of those who I have wildly disagreed with. I've participated in podcasting thanks to my aforementioned good friend Wingy Gaming. I have made a great number of appearances and had a ton of fun on Wingy Gaming's, you know, podcast, which of course is The State of Gaming, which is a brilliant podcast. And, you know, with Cycle Gamer and whatever guests we've had, whether that's been Big Kahuna or Bear Hugger or Demon Ralph, you know, there's been so many cool people. You know, Dave's Not Enough, for, you know, Silver Sky. I missed the one with him, but I would have loved to be on with him because I really like you, dude. I really like your videos. Actually, everybody I'm mentioning here, I really love your stuff. I participated in other videos with the aforementioned Big Kahuna, with Pop Off Gaming. I've done stuff with Monganu Gaming. Yeah, it's like I love collaborating. It's brilliant. It's one of the things I've come to really enjoy on YouTube, and my channel's allowed me to do that. But podcasting is where I've had probably the biggest fun outside of just my own channel and me doing my channel. I mean, I also, with PlayStation News Now, the guy who runs it, Fox, he's let me be on quite a number of the Gamer Couch podcast, where I've had a ton of fun. It's a good podcast, a growing podcast, and I'd like to be on it a bit more, but sometimes work and family and that just gets in the way. What else? Yeah. So, technically, I've come on leaps and bounds over the years. I mean, just shooting from a Sony Xperia SP and bouncing it on top of my telly and shooting down towards myself. You know, to the point where now I'm green screening with game footage behind me. You know, admittedly, yes, I come out a little fuzzy, but that's because I have to zoom in on myself because my green screen that I built for my Twitch channel, because I got the green screen before I started twitching, I wanted to do it properly, you know, is a little bit narrow. So I have to zoom in on myself more than I would like to. I mean, if I was, it's sort of like, I'm here, I'd like to be more about this size. You know, sort of my head about here, that'd be my body. If I could be that size, that'd be a bit better, because then you guys would see a bit more of the gaming. But then, you know, this is alright, it's just a bit fuzzy. If I could sharpen this up at this size, I would go for that as well. But yeah, it's sort of like, yeah, I've gotten better and better editing. I mean, the Assassin's Creed Syndicate video I did when I was very excited for that, that is some of my best editing work ever. Learning how to slow down footage and, you know, so that it goes past copyright, so then I can use it, you know, under fair use terms and stuff like that, like I did for the Steep video when I was really wild about Steep before we all found out it was not quite what it was cracked up to be. But it will get better. I'm a believer in that. I believe Steep will get better. Like The Division has gotten better, you know. So then of course you have to ask, well, what about your followings envelope? Well, yeah, as it stands at the moment, at the time of making this video, I have 215 subscribers. Sometimes it's been about 218. Some days it will go down a couple and then come up about 2 or 3, you know. And for the last wee while it's been, I wouldn't say stagnant, but it's been jumpy abouty, you know. It's like I'll get a couple of people who will join, and then a couple of people will get knocked off either by YouTube's own algorithms going, oh, that's a dead account, or sometimes people just stop watching my stuff, which is their prerogative to do. I can't force people to watch. I can only just try to keep on making better content where you guys come in. If you guys come to me and go, dude, could you do this, or could you try that? People have done that, And they did. Like, you may remember a long time ago I did a video called Lorna Burp Was Right. And Lorna basically said, dude, you should totally green screen. And I said, oh, I don't know how. And then she sent me a wee link showing me how to do this. And as I've been doing this, I've gotten better at this and faster at this. To the point where I now actually feel reasonably confident about bringing out news stories in this format. It used to be the time when I first started doing green screen, I didn't think I could get the videos out fast enough for news. But now I've gotten practiced at it, I know what I'm doing, and I try to have a little sort of a backup of gameplay footage to use with it. And now, yeah, I can fire at videos quite happily, a little bit of gameplay footage in the background, and it all looks good. The only thing I wish I could do is I wish I could do the same for PlayStation 3 footage and Vita footage. Because it'd be nice to have that in the background too, but, you know, you can't have everything. So, yeah, admittedly, after nearly 4 years, I would like more subscribers, but I've earned them honestly. I would like to do more collabs in the future and more podcasting in the future because that's just fun. I'm trying to think of more things to link to and have more stuff you can experience me by and know me better, so then I become a more fuller figure for you and you get a better idea of what I'm about and go, yeah, I like this guy because he does this, this and this, and it makes me included in what he's doing. You know, because I've got my community and PlayStation communities, you know, the Zenbloke channels and stuff. There's my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube. I do have Facebook, but I really don't like it. It's mostly just there so I can keep up a couple of pals, but essentially I just don't like Facebook. Sometimes I think about maybe I should set up a Facebook just for the channel, but I don't know if it's really worth it because I just don't like Facebook. It's that simple. I've got the Snapchat now, which I'm going to try and figure out how to use that so it makes things more interesting for you guys. I've got the Spotify selection which you can come in on. Yeah, I'm always trying to think of new and interesting ways to try and make more content for you that you can hopefully go, yeah, Zenblog's always innovating, always trying to come with new stuff. I'm always trying to like come up with new ideas and videos, not just news, not just rants, news and views, and you know, being at events. Although I love doing events, I'm hoping to even see some of you at this weekend's Comic-Con in Edinburgh. That should be a good laugh. If you see me and you watch the channel, come up, say hello. That'd be awesome. Or if you're coming up for it and you see me, still say hello. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to get to a point where, you know, I've got enough subscribers where you can, you know, make enough from like revenue and stuff so I can like go to events and things, like big events like E3 and Gamescom, and report for you. You know, you tell me what you want me to report on at Gamescom and I would totally do that. You know, I would like make it so you get to see what you want to see as if you were there, but I'm there for you. That would just be completely awesome. What else? What else would be cool? Yeah. So just keeping on developing, keeping on growing, trying to get to that magical 250, because that's my goals. My goal was originally get to 50, then it was get to 100, then it was get to 200, now the goal was to get to 250. The goal was never 200, the goal was 250, then 500, then 1000. When I hit 1000, I've got a special video I want to do, but I'll not spill the beans on that yet, because that's, well, obviously a good while away. But all in all, I'm happy with how the channel's gone. I could be happier, you know, but better than a pokey eye with a sharp stick, innit? You know what they say? If you're expecting a kick in the nuts and you get a slap in the face, it's a victory. Anyway, I'm going to close this video the usual way, guys. Please remember to rate, favourite, comment, share and subscribe. And of course, as always, aye, nae bother.